Alrighty. But yeah, I'm feeling good. Looking forward to days, I don't know, I was gonna say 6 through 10 in the announcement thing, but like, I took my fucking time with days 1 and 2 in order to like
Uh,
ease into it, so I don't know. We'll see what we do. Probably gonna stream for another 4 hours. Breaks for ads every hour on account of... Hold the fucking phone. Sorry. I have just now learned that there is a you leave it on the title screen long enough sequence.
Attract mode.
I didn't know this was here.
It's a bit of polish to have.
Yeah. Ah, okay. Well, now I know who to thank for the music. Thank you, Trigon Gusset. You've done an outstanding job.
Quite the name.
I also really appreciate that the credits are synced to the music. Good, good. Now, is this synced to the music because this is pre-rendered, or is it synced to the music because Fmod shenanigans? This is pre-rendered. I can tell by the dithering on the light as it fades out. Truly not important, but here we are.
No.
Wait, do those trees even wibble like that in the game, or are they static? This sequence uses effects that aren't present. Maybe. Oh god. Are you in here?
Oh shit. I feel like I would have to be in there somewhere. I was one of the first people to test it. That
Good
is a
job.
question.
Good job, Smedberg.
I think it should be there under my birth name somewhere.
Well, I won't point it out then.
I don't care.
Right.
That's what all my
Oh,
branding
now
is.
that is quite an interesting special thanks.
I only saw one, but it
Daniel
was
Mullins and Cyan.
Oh, and Andrew Schuldice as
Yes,
well.
indeed.
Yeah. Jonathan Blow? Is there a Jonathan Blow in the class?
No. No, there's not. Alright, well, I learned for the first time that there is an attract mode if you sit around long enough. Cool! I have an intro to run, so technically this was all out of order. Who cares? I do what I want. We'll see in a moment. You know, when I am finished with this game, I do think I need to add another layer onto mind-bending shenanigans and add the like room puzzle pieces that I had talked about last time. This is going to become the most out there intro simply because it does every puzzle game in like a tiny piece in the whole animation. It's going to be awful. Love it. Welcome properly to the jewelry box and mind-bending shenanigans again. We're continuing blueprints. Because of course we are. It's day 6. Gordon. Why am I using these voices? Alright. So. Oh yes, that's right, we have the Westgate path now, so I theoretically could go choose an outer room. it would be the fewest steps to go do that now. But I kind of want to press on before I do it. Just...
There are multiple approaches.
I've never known the optimal answer to this. Who knows if there is an optimal answer to this? Frankly, who cares about optimal? I'm having fun.
I skimmed Reddit and people are caring about optimal.
Oh.
They're mad there's RNG in the roguelike.
I'm sure they are. Oh, so this doesn't always have the watering can. All right.
No. Well, I think it had a gem once as well.
Yeah, it doesn't always have something on that table.
Yeah. The impression I get is that, like, there are tons of those, just all around in every room. There's different spawn points, and they often just have
like
nothing.
this surface for some kind of fruit.
Yeah, like some of them are guaranteed, right? It's guaranteed apple.
Hi. Didn't realize you were in the pool yet.
I bet reaching Antechamber has tweaked the pool.
That would make sense, that the game was simpler. You know, because after we got Antechamber on day 2, there were a fuck pile of red rooms that absolutely ruined 3, 4, and 5 that I now need to contend with.
Yeah, spawning odds and like all the mechanics of what rooms get presented to you is like a deeply kept trade secret, which I was not privy to. But I can speculate freely because of that. Oh, suboptimal. You collected money before going into the chapel.
Oh no. Now, the garage doesn't technically have anything.
Correct.
But it has 3 keys.
It does have 3 keys.
It has 3 keys, which are a very important currency, so I will exchange that gem for 3 keys. It also has, well, Simon doesn't know this yet, but I, the player who delved into the demo, there is a thing in here that I might be able to get later.
Yep.
So let's fuck around. Every single one of these is going to connect through here.
Yeah, none of them lead north.
So I guess I'll take the one with the most options.
I did do a whole write-up of trying to help someone that was complaining that they couldn't accrue gems and keys and were getting stuck. Then their comment was deleted by the time I finished. I was so upset.
Amazing.
But part of it was think about what rooms that you have. If you don't pick them now, you're just gonna keep seeing them, and later when you don't like them.
Yeah.
And if you use good ones now, you won't see them later.
Yeah. All 3 boxes are empty. Well, that's clearly a lie, because that's not how this game works. So lie number 1. This box and the blue box are empty. The black box contains gems. So if this is true, then this is true, and this is the one lie. And I don't think that works out any other fashion. So the black box contains the gems is enforced by a true box. Yay!
Yeah, I think the other 2 had the exact same truth value. They were both saying that black box had gems, right?
Yeah, this box and the blue box are empty.
So we know one is false, the black box, and we knew the other 2 had to be the same, so they couldn't both be false. I just love that game. Parlor's an always pick for me.
Overwrite my entry hall. No, that's not going to work.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever drafted a secret passage into a room that's already there. I think it just opens.
It just opens into into the space. Yeah.
It's such a good room. I love
double back and fill this space with a dead end of some variety. Let's go items. Gem and a die. Alright, don't hate that.
Yeah, part of my write-up was also how early ranks like this is, you're trying to farm as much as possible, not spend, only gain.
No additional resources.
Yeah, so it's perfect for dead-end rooms.
Stop pointing those directions.
Starting
Do I
to
use
feel
this already? No.
a little insecure about the directions my rooms are pointing.
Metal detector. Alright. The courtyard's insistence that this wall is windows when it is the interior of the place. Well, the parlor's like that as well in this position, but like, there's something upsetting about that.
Well, it's a facade.
No, it's
right. We are outdoors.
Yeah. Yeah.
So those windows are looking there from a room, right?
True. Oh, yeah, that makes sense actually. Okay, well, with our last chance to go fucking north, and none of these are it. Redraw.
Hey.
Sure. We'll take that. But before I take that, let's backfill these.
Yeah, this is also probably the right time to do the outer room if you want to go with it.
This is a great place for this, actually.
It's good. It interconnects, which is nice.
Actually, I guess there's not really a reason to use this terminal just yet.
Yeah, you can make sure that you're not you're as poor as you have to be, I guess, or whatever.
Damn. Well, I guess let's get more keys. Or a special key of some varietal.
Wow.
Nothing.
Bathroom hater.
I went before I started the stream.
Special keys are good.
Yeah. 16
I hate it when you get
two
two regular keys from this.
Yeah, same. For a while I thought it was like time based or mistakes based or something, that like if you take too long doing math, your keys are worse, but it's like that's not how this is.
No.
18
I watched a
divided by
YouTuber
9.
brute force the rules of this for like an hour.
I mean, we all brute force the
Got a
rules of
key.
this. 16 minus 5, 11 times 2, 22 divided by 11. That's 2 again.
I actually figured it out.
Well, I mean, so what's the difference between figuring it out and brute forcing how it works? If you end up understanding the rules, then that's just having figured it out, right?
The very first puzzle, given that you've never solved any before, the very first puzzle is always just a one digit addition, right? The answer is always itself. You can deduce the rest from that. It's trial and error, but it's not brute force. Also, there are other means by which to learn how the game works.
There are birds that can use these fucking... I've never seen that happen before. Ah, yes. The shrine. Well, okay, let's see.
Better.
I have the metal detector. I don't have a shovel.
These are all interesting choices.
Let's look at the shrine. Let's look at the post-demo shrine. I'm very curious what is actually going on with the shrine.
Oh, what was happening in the demo?
I mean, the blessings and such, but like, there weren't... It didn't seem like the same places were finished out quite as in detail as they are now.
Interesting.
Is this ice or water or paint?
I'm guessing water. I am gonna guess
Now,
there's water in
admittedly,
the
I don't
cave.
have a whole ton of money. I should have thought about that before I chose the shrine. Kind of forgot how the shrine worked.
I let you do it. I just trusted you to know what you were doing.
Oh, I didn't.
As a dancer, you may pay
Okay.
gems to spin floor plans. Well, well, well.
Techno was asking about that yesterday.
For the next 3 days.
Yeah, for the next 3 days, I can spend gems to rotate shit.
And what's cool is we saw one of the other options was Hovel, which removes your gem requirement for buying rooms. So
True.
that's an interesting idea there, right? Because normally it just makes the gems worthless. Yeah, that's the fun thing about the game. There's just so much you can do, and the ways that things interact.
Okay.
Query: poverty status. No, oh, keycard status.
I can at least set this up.
It's so tedious to set it to unlocked every single day. It's so annoying.
Yeah. Who's resetting
Like,
this? One fruit. I knew about the fruit.
Yeah, we are good. We are good on coins. Well, I mean,
We're not.
we know that we know that we're bad, which is good in its own way.
True. Glazed salmon today. All right, all right. And the chef salad.
Glazed. That means that it'll give extra steps if we draft the love dungeon.
Son of a bitch. Don't do me like this. You really did me like this. I mean, I did this to myself, really.
There were multiple compounding circumstances that led to this point. Yes. That's how this kind of game is. RNG is at fault, but also, oh, you're at fault for not coping with RNG, I guess. Like, I don't know a better way to put it.
Damn you.
That's how the game goes. People were complaining about this as well.
Now, there's something that has bothered me since since the demo, and I have not gotten a straight answer on it, because of course not, and it's entirely possible that you also will not be able to give me a straight answer on it. Bird.
Correct.
But
giving an evasive one is kind of an answer in itself.
Yeah,
so.
True. I now know more things based on the fact that you tell me you can't tell me things about them.
Yep. All according to Kaikaku.
The opening sequence with the reading of the will suggests that you should be able to find room 46 within a timely manner. And I zeroed in on that because, ooh, what if double meaning and,
wordplay.
Wordplay, meaning time-traveling house. But also, does that imply there's a day limit?
There is no day limit.
There is no day limit? Okay, I'm worried about nothing.
There is no day limit. Yeah,
okay.
You don't
at some
put
point,
your worries aside.
At some point in playing the demo, something had gotten stuck in my head that, oh, and you only have 60 days to do it. It's where did that idea come from? Why is that lodged in my brain?
I mean, that's like a normal return policy, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess. All right, well, rough. Cozy cottage. Generally speaking, cottages don't have the grand front steps, but here we are.
They spent all their money on that part.
Yep.
All facade, no foundation.
Not yet.
Day 7, eh?
Yep. My lucky number.
Lucky number 7.
One of my lucky numbers. Now, there is something I'm noticing. This game is... Oh. It's quiet by default.
I thought it was rather quiet myself. I tried to turn the volume up on it. Oh, it's pretty quiet for me in my Discord settings. It's like less than half.
Yeah, let's pin it to 85 and see what happens. Okay.
Oh, you didn't even go into graphics and turn the RTX on?
Hang on a second. Okay, that's the volume of the footfalls. Yeah, that'll be good.
Okay.
So, Blessing of the Dancer. 2 more of that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm gonna start going back to my traditional start. From when I was demoing it up. Which is to go left into the den, left further into the nook, and then vertically into a hallway.
I always do like I do all 3 doors in the entry hall first. It's just my way of doing it. I think it's a personal preference thing.
I could super dead end myself. No, we're not doing that.
We do dislike dead ends pointed north. East and west are okay. South is like happy days. North dead ends are the devil's
Now again,
ass,
I could do that, but I won't. Not this time. I only have the one gem.
Great.
Chapel's good for free. This is a remarkably similar situation. Well, a remarkably similar number of rooms, anyway. Or not number, selection of rooms. That's the word I'm going for.
There's a remarkably similar deja vu.
So Chapel already branches right. But what if that ends up being a dead end?
See, this is why I like tend to try to draft sideways first, because if we knew we were guaranteed a room pointed north, I'd be happier with whatever in this choice.
The box that claims to be black has the gems. This box is the blue box. This box is the black box. Well, those 2 statements are false. This has to be true. The box that claims to be black has the gems must be true. They are inside of you.
Stuff you don't want to hear out of context.
What?
They are inside of you.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I mean, also someone ranting about, I mean, it would feel like ranting over the steps of a logic puzzle without there being one. Would also be concerning.
That's fine.
You know, the whole time I played, I tested for like years. I never saw other people's gameplay. It's crazy. Like my forehead veins ain't popping, but I like am like backseat in my head.
Now I could choose to rotate this so it doesn't have a dead door. Do not eat. But I have plenty of openings north of that. So let's take the storeroom and get myself another key. I don't like having one of anything.
It's not a cozy feeling. Most good rooms that cost gems are like 2 gems minimum, and 3 is like the safety cushion.
Yeah. Alright, so now
Keys are less important this close to the, like this far south, but we need them later.
Now that I am a little tempted to rotate. Now, okay, can you clarify for me? If I spend a gem to rotate it, does that just give me the ability to rotate, or does it only turn it the once? Do you know?
They rotate to a random configuration as far as I'm aware. I could be thinking of a different mechanic. I'm pretty sure they rotate to a random configuration. A door will be facing you.
Let's learn. Let's give it a shot. Gross.
Better than what it was.
Better than what it was, but still gross.
Yeah, that's why I like to just draft all 3 rooms here before anything else.
I think we're taking the pantry. Getting the kitchen here would be okay, but it would mean coming the hell back to it. I don't really want to lose those gems. So I'll spend... Don't be oriented the same way you already are. That's all I can ask. Great.
Well done. I think it was a 3 out of 4 chance, right? That you would get something that faced the way you wanted.
Yeah.
Not bad. You hit the 1 out of 4 jackpot.
Ooh. Keys? Keys? Car keys.
Wow. Yeah, now you need a garage, though.
Yeah, now I need a garage, which I've a little bit bungled, but here we are. It's fine, I'll just put them in the coat check, which I also don't have. So it kills the corner, but I kind of want this to make sure that some things are set up.
I mean, the corner is dead already, no matter what you did, so... This is the best outcome.
I'm gonna go ahead and see if they actually ended up changing that, if just flipping the breaker is enough to fix the room. I don't think it is, but like, I think enough people will have moaned about it that it might be different.
I campaigned for it. I think I was heard, but not listened to. I made a couple suggestions.
We're about to find the hell out.
Oh, such a good spot for it.
Or do I rotate it?
Green room is also pretty nice, though.
Green room is pretty nice, yes.
It points north.
No, I'm taking the green room. At a coin.
Well. This is why metal detector is the best item in the game, or as I say, second best. There is a better item.
Well, that's less than ideal.
Oh, fucking mess. See,
I was almost tempted to rotate the commissary, but then I wouldn't be able to choose it.
Yeah, this is the same thing that happened with the utility closet.
Yeah, true.
You are locked in.
Yeah.
I think this leads into what I was talking about, where you picked a lot of 3-door rooms before this point, and now we're getting fed a lot of 1s and 2s.
That's fair. So, if I get ruined, this particular choice of dead end means it's not totally ruined.
Certainly, yeah, a compensation
Yeah,
prize.
why not?
Consolation.
Constellation prize, yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
I thought that's where you were headed intentionally.
No, I'm washed. My brain doesn't work.
All right. Let's go get an outer room real fast here.
What outer room would we
Lock
want?
picks from the tool shed? Hammer from the tool shed? Something? I don't know.
Our layout is the problem right now.
Items for trade.
Oh, I know what I would pick. But you, yeah, there's a few different things you can do here, though.
Let's go with the trading post, if only to look at it. Because I don't have a garage. I have no guarantee that I'll be able to get a garage. These keys are sort of dead.
Yeah.
So we could trade away the keys.
Can also just dynamite.
Why is it too dangerous to pick up? It's not lit. Give me the dynamite. Oh, right, and this has one of these, which I, the player, know about, but Simon does not yet. So, let's take a moment to assess how this works.
These are trial and error.
Yeah, they all seem to have their own rules for how they work.
Yeah.
And you're trying to get like the special color to the corners, because I can make that happen when this is here. I can make that happen when it's here, but if it goes away, then I lose it. And yeah, so yeah, you just kind of have to figure out what these work on.
I love this. Like,
so we'll do that.
I enjoyed discovering these.
We'll rotate them around itself. Like that.
Perfect.
The allowance token.
Oh, Papa.
Yeah. Now
We're
I'll
rich.
start with 2 money.
That quickly becomes
Mm-hmm.
important.
Especially if you can launder stuff into them.
I'm a laundry room hater, or at least underrater.
I think that's fine.
Holy shit, that's a good trade.
Absolutely
that's
not.
saving your life, dude.
And that just gives me them back. Okay.
Yeah. Right on.
All right.
I think the run is alive. This is why I'm saying there were multiple choices. Like, Hovel was also good, because if you had been given a gem room that pointed north, you would have been able to take it.
Yeah.
Regardless of cost.
Hovel, I don't know. I have the same problem. I'm so paranoid about the steps.
Yeah.
I have the same problem with that I do with, like, paying life in Magic the Gathering. Like, I know it's just a resource, but also, damn it, I want those. I need those.
That is definitely a neuro category of person. Like, there's definitely an archetype of people who worry about that.
I should try this one before I try the one that gets blocked in by it.
Yeah. I mean, if you do this one and you lose, it doesn't matter anyway. Well, what's the verdict?
We are taking the observatory because I have 5 stars.
It's interesting that you're worried about steps, but not about other resources.
I am worried about the other oh, hey, key.
I guess, like, steps are not as easy to come by, I suppose. And you start with steps, and you don't start with the others, so there's kind of like this feeling of, I really don't want to run out of those.
Yeah.
But the other ones, you already have the experience of being poor.
Oh, suck it.
Archives is kind of fun. Like, I hate it, but I love it.
Okay,
I hate it when I'm
going
desperate.
back to that dead end now.
Yeah, when you earlier on things are more open like that, it's actually pretty fun.
Of course, that was my final key, wasn't it? I don't have that much further to go before this becomes steps.
2 ranks, yeah.
But also I don't have any resources to do it with. Sure, let's do this.
Yeah, I like this much better. I was holding back the urge to backseat.
Okay.
Yes. Spending dining room in a dead end spot is insane. Because you're gonna get dealt it again.
Yeah.
Within 22 steps,
Okay.
provided you can actually advance.
Now, hang on. What are the...
Be sad. Breaker room would fix that. Oh no, security would fix that.
Yeah. I haven't had security yet.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, have we written down the number for, or the letter for this one yet?
Well, that's
We've
tag
got
or 10 or
tag
price.
and
Cliffs. Cost.
where are we?
Rank 5. 6. Rank 6.
Yeah, coast and cost, you're right. I remember struggling with this particular pairing for a while previously.
Oh, I regret blurting it out. As soon as I said it, I regretted it. Most of them are just very obvious.
I mean...
I think boiler room is a good choice. I think it's a very good choice. It's what I would do.
Now, I don't recall.
Based on my game knowledge.
Is this already... Is it already working?
No. This is like one of the bigger missed like segments, you know, like making steam go in pipes correctly. There are a few contraptions like this around the game.
Okay, we'll use your steam to do something.
Would I be correct in guessing that you solved this during the demo?
I solved this during the demo and then never needed to worry about it again.
Yeah. It's one of those things for sure.
Okay, so we will use your steam with that to extend that bridge. And that connects up there, which is like the end goal, which isn't doing much for me. Can also connect to that, but that further isn't doing anything for me just yet. Good machine noises.
Yeah, very creaky.
So if we branch to that, then this is in motion. And I need it to not be in motion at the right time to reach this shit behind it. Which is not that moment.
So my strategy would be to use the valve on the starting tank rather than twisting this thing 6 degrees every time.
You know, that's fair. Good enough.
Really, it feels like a crapshoot getting this right, but as you can see, they're generous with it.
Okay, so we will restart that. Now we have that active. We can connect this to open the little elevator way. We no longer need redundant power flowing in there. Now, I was never sure if these panels and the arrangements on them meant anything. It feels like they should, but I never figured out what it would be if it did.
Worry about it when you find 4x4 grids, because those are 4x4 panels.
Yeah, they're 4x4 grids, which the game does not use yet.
Yeah, we're big on 5 in this game. It's very 5-centric.
Also 8, but I don't know that yet.
Yeah, fair. Not in that way, though. Certainly not in a grid sort of way. Cool, cool. We're getting somewhere.
So that opens the security for that mess.
And this just works. This doesn't need power, which is...
No, it is powered.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I made that change already. But importantly, it holds its position without power. Just the mechanism of changing it requires it.
That's the relevant thing.
So indeed, now that that gate is open... Yeah, because I had already...
I see now.
No,
The
I haven't.
gate and
Wait,
the thing are
no, I
separate.
haven't.
No,
It's
you're
not
right.
an
You're
output.
right. Oh, yeah, it's not plugged into anything.
Huh. Yeah, I guess that one just works. Well...
Well, hold on then. Where do those pipes go?
Well, one of them goes to
one does
this...
the bridge, right?
One of them goes to this thing. And the other
Not
one...
those. Yeah.
That's a redundant one for the door.
Oh, that opens the door.
This does the bridge and connects up there, which is one of the positions I'll need it in.
Interesting.
This also will now connect up. This is open, so I can flip this lever. And now all 3 converge at my favorite music in the video game.
Oh, here we go. 881 gigawatts. Actually,
Stairways in Steam, my beloved. Love this song. Music, whatever.
All right, we're boiling.
Yeah, we sure are. And now that
That's for sure.
now that that's started, we no longer need power to sustain it, so I can simply flip that back over here, and we have everything achieved.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Very nice.
There's one final change I wish to make, and it is to do that to have access to our little elevator.
What, so that this can be pointed at the mysterious red box? Is that the final end game?
Yes. So now we have now we have one thing to flip for mysterious red box, or the elevator.
Ah, yeah. So there's still stuff, but
Yeah, there's still stuff.
until red box matters, there's really nothing to do, right? No busy work. You can just go now.
Sean, it's the age of Netflix. Redbox doesn't matter already.
I mean, it's beyond the age of Netflix.
You're right.
Netflix doesn't matter anymore. It's turned on. Was this the run where you did the breaker?
Yes, it is.
Okay, we'll find out.
But also, the ductwork. No!
This was something I requested, and I was
It was something
denied.
I requested as well.
Yes.
Well, I don't have the steps to go back and I don't have the steps to go back and do it. So I may be blind, but I know these take power, which are good.
Yeah. We know there's some kind of conduit room.
Yeah.
What I love is doing a blind furnace pick off of this.
Oh. Well, speaking of my steps, goodbye.
I think we're fine. I prefer to get weight room before dinner or whatever it's called. You know.
Yeah, that's fair. And we have 4 pulls to get it.
And none of these are security doors, which is crazy.
Surprise, motherfucker.
What's even left? A
I
bathroom.
mean, lavatory. Wait, I can check that, can't I?
The
Oh, I
maid
can't bring
room
up the
as well.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. The maid is purple and red. There's probably other ones.
I mean, powered furnace gives me a key. Hello, heathen.
It does. It very much does, which is cool. Such a cool.
I do wish
thing.
I do wish it gave you better than just a key, like a normal key.
It feels a little underwhelming.
It,
I would
it
like
feels
it to be
underwhelming
a special key.
for the connection of
Yes.
furnace and power. It feels like it should be special in some fashion.
Agreed.
Especially if it's on a further rank, right? Like,
Yes.
it feels like
I
this should
agree.
be a special key. I also argued about that.
So I just had a revelation, which is aquarium is red. Also, aquarium is the room that buffs dinner today. Ooh. Aquarium also costs 1 gem.
Fart. Dining room. Please be dining room. Lavatory. Okay. Well,
It had to happen sooner or later.
use my key. Ass.
This is not ideal. It's not bad though. It's not bad.
Powered laundry room. Launder my nothing. Keys. Let's go in here for keys. Let's see. What are my odds? 1, 2. No, hang on. 1 step. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not going in that closet. I can't go in that closet just yet.
What's in the closet?
But if
Can
I
we at least
don't go in the
look?
closet, 2 a gem and a die.
Okay.
Can I reach?
No.
No.
That is not allowed. Specifically, that is not allowed. It has been talked about. Specifically for the tool shed outdoors, because that is like a very shallow room.
Okay, well, we're back in the boiler room. We have 5 steps. We are gonna go ahead and route power the game froze for a brief moment. Why is the handle not moving? Hello? There we go. Okay.
Stupid broken game. Get
Didn't
a
like
refund.
that.
Refund your free game.
Okay. 5 steps. 4 steps. Security door I can't open. Door that might be locked. Fuck! And I can't even get to the planetarium to do the thing I was talking about.
Unfortunate.
3.
This is part of
2.
why I hate the archives. It's because
Fine, we'll at least put
it
my
just
money in there.
it so often snowballs
Yeah,
into
it snowballs
red
into
rooms.
failure, and I don't like it. I sort of wish the archives were like in the same way that the bunker protects you for a certain number of rooms. I kind of wish the archives was like your next 3 and then it fucks off or something.
I mean, like everything else in the game, archive can definitely be played around.
Yeah.
And I don't mean just by not picking it. I mean, playing with it.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the reasons I was so excited to see the boiler room, because knowing about being able to
Yes.
route power and tell that even an archived thing may be connected to the conduits, right?
Yeah,
It
you
didn't
found
end
out
up helping, but here we
the
are.
downside to that as well, which is that weight room has
I forgot about weight
conduits.
room. I forgot about weight
Yeah.
room.
Weight room has conduits. Furnace has conduits.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah, I completely forgot the weight room had conduits.
And actually, I think if you total up all the rooms with conduits and without, a conduit room that costs 0 gems is highly suspicious. I think all
True.
the good conduit rooms cost at least 1 gem.
Okay. Well, it is ad time. So
Yay.
I'm gonna go get some water and leave y'all with some music, and see you in a few minutes. Don't go away. Welcome back. All right. Day 8. Let's try this Sean's way. Oh.
I would be lying if I wasn't trying to backseat a bit, or if I said that I wasn't, but I do want to just like bring ideas to the table that maybe you didn't think of or had dismissed.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's an amount of... I know with some previous games that I played, Receiver, there was a lot of... there was a lot of, oh, I can definitely do better than this. Oh god, wait, no, this sucks.
I liked the idea of Receiver in terms of the FPS part. I did not like the gun simulation.
I like the idea
just...
of... I like the idea of Receiver with regard to like the depths of the simulation and the conceit of it as as a concept and shooter and so on, but like I just am not compatible with level 4 and 5. My stress goes through the ceiling, even though I know it is technically simple. Like technically simple to take out those drones. My stress goes to the moon, and I was unable to like truly finish it, and that bothers me.
Yeah,
A really cool game, but god.
To have them coming
Sorry,
at
Chief.
you is a thing. It's definitely a thing.
Love the concept, but god, do I bounce off of the higher tiers. All right.
I doubt Chief is shocked by that.
Good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum in the entrance hall each morning. If there is anything you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. Anne Babbage.
Yeah. So that's like a little entry level Anne lore, or you know, like she's coming here every day.
Yeah. Presumably she is who drags us out of here into the tent.
Yes.
Per
and
the
also,
rules.
Resetting the house. Yep. Everyone else was like, get the fuck out. But someone's got to look after the place. God.
Well,
Oh,
I don't
no.
like that they're all clustering into the same corners.
To be fair, you did reject northward facing chapel.
I did, because I just got these 2 coins.
Yeah. I understand your logic. I think your logic was emotionally motivated.
Only one of the other boxes is false. Gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. Good.
I
Good.
think this it all hinges on the one that's different, right? The one that says, I think this is one of those things where the true and false cancel each other, and it tells you about the state of the other two no matter what. Actually, it doesn't matter. We know this is a liar.
Yeah. Only one of the other boxes is false. If we take this to be true, then one of these must be lying. But that isn't possible. They can't, like, these two statements must have the same validity.
And therefore,
Therefore, this is the false one. Which means they're here. Yeah.
I like this one. I like this one. Some of them really throw me.
Yeah, there have been a couple that, like, even sitting here thinking about it after the fact, I still don't totally get.
Yeah, there's some that I've had to think about, and there's some that I've been confidently wrong. Those are the most fun, in my opinion. You are escaping.
Do I still have to pay for the room that it leads to? I don't remember.
So the way it works is you do. If you are dealt 3 rooms that all cost money, one of them will be free.
Okay.
Yeah, you're guaranteed a draw, because otherwise it would soft block the game.
True.
Okay.
Grab that while we're here.
Yeah, that is good to have.
Go back to the pantry.
Hey, perfect. Well, it doesn't, the doors don't touch, you know, like it's missing that OCD kind of neurodivergent trigger point, but it's fine.
Yeah. Not with one. Not putting myself with one left.
Good choice.
We're killing the corner and taking the storeroom, which has a shovel today.
Yeah. Also, the decision of knowing that you're gonna miss out on doing a room is also another pain point for me. It's, I don't know, it's just irritating. Huh.
This allows me the most exploration in this position, with technically the lowest cost. But it removes a guaranteed north.
Yeah, my argument would be for spare green room, because it will lead to a room that can go any direction. Like I'm saying, like if you do chapel and then you get some corner rooms that lead backwards, you're boned.
That's very fair.
But if you do spare room and get those, you're fine.
Yeah.
Well,
then think about the next room. The next room is unrestrained.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's.
And a broken lever.
Yeah.
You found what appears to be a broken I haven't paused to talk about the, like, typography yet.
It's all very good.
Gosh, do I love it.
It's a very stylized game. And that includes the fonts.
Yeah.
Of which there are many.
No, why do the graphics look bad? The graphics have an artistic direction, and you can shove your photorealistic brown Call of Duty up your ass. Reddit.
Generate me the blueprints in the art style of Miyazaki.
You hurt me.
I knew I would, but it was worth it for the bit.
I can appreciate that.
I mean, it's such a recent it was a recent meme. Yeah, so like that starting one, 12 was 12.
Yeah.
And I say, oh, if 12 is 12, maybe 20 is 20.
Minus 15. Out of 5 times 3 back to 15 divided by 15. I've realized there's only so many things it can be, but good heavens. 13, 3, 9, 1 again.
We're still in kindergarten.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, what did I just do?
Failed kindergarten. At least you already know all the answers leading up to it, so it's fine.
So hang on a second.
It's
13 minus 10. 3 times 3. 9 over 3. Oh, okay. Yep. Sorry.
Yeah.
I missed a step.
Failed to notice that like pink and a purple
Yep.
do nothing. Don't worry, you're not alone. And every time it happens, you feel like such a dumbass. You're like, this is basic arithmetic.
It's true.
But yeah, it's definitely because you get like ahead of yourself. I often find.
Okay, so once again, this is an unrestrained room, and I have 3 gems. And you've chosen to do me like that.
It is one of the less helpful directions that could be pointed, but it's not awful. It's not deadly yet. It's the prelude to being deadly. Corridor for sure is gonna hit East Wing. Watch. Fucking watch.
Terrace!
Ah, fuck me.
Oh, patio. All right.
Terrace
So,
would suck so
okay.
bad.
Chapel. Chapel allows me to backfill a couple of rooms, which is still valuable. And patio doesn't actually have that much going for it right now.
Yeah. The trap I think to fall into with green rooms is like every one that you could draw, you're like, oh, it's not worth it yet. But then it's never worth it because you never draw them, like you never pick them.
Yeah, but I don't know. In this particular case, a spread effect that gives me 2.
Yeah. It is one of the worst ones to draw early.
Okay. I don't think I have ever actually seen the library.
Really?
I don't believe it was in the demo. Like, for real.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
I've seen some screenshots of the library.
Oh, so you don't... Yesterday when I said you can't ever seem to pass it up about, like, regarding one of those rooms, it's in reference to something in this
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not really a spoiler. I don't consider it to be because you find it right away. Yeah, welcome to literacy.
Books and periodicals requested that this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library.
Yeah, not tomorrow. Whatever day you come.
Yeah.
It's better than the mailroom. I hate mailroom.
I kind of like mailroom. Kind of hate mailroom.
Yeah. You get it.
So there's one of these things does not feel like it belongs.
EPCW pump system manual?
Yeah. Every other one of these seems like a book that somebody would want to have. I mean, you would want to have your user manual for a thing, but still.
Well, Digest is a magazine, right?
Oh, wait, this is an actual thing. Okay. The Fixed Stars. That's the book we already have in the observatory. I remember that name.
Mm-hmm.
Swimbird is the other children's book.
Mm-hmm.
Sightsayer's Guide to Reddington. We're not there. We don't go to Reddington. That doesn't seem useful. Drafting strategy, I, the player, have already experienced, but I should get at some point.
All of them?
Oh. Wait, are they? No.
Volume 3.
Okay. Drafting strategy, architectural digest. I have seen one of and kind of assumed that there weren't actually more of them. It was just implied that there were more of them. Are there actually more of them?
Yes.
Oh my. Okay,
If
well
you
then...
didn't go to the library, then you didn't see Volume 3 of Architectural Digest.
Okay. Well, in that case, the latter 3 here seem interesting to me. But the first one that caught my eye was this fucking pump system, so we're hitting it.
Yeah, because how can we turn it into a sex bot?
Simon's like 12, Sean.
He's 14, or I think 14, 15.
Oh, 14. Okay, perfect.
He knows what he's doing.
Not in that realm. The House Directory is a great resource for information. Oh, right, this.
This is just the thing that takes you to the thing that you already could do anyway.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it's the Pokédex, but for rooms. I can't think of a clever name for it.
I've already seen most of these special things. This game doesn't seem so big. Mr. Incredible.jpg. Oh, the way that fucks the That's a little nauseating.
There's no good way to do it.
Yeah, the moment you get close to the stairs, you just kind of get like...
Any tight spiral staircase in the game is a lose.
How about just don't reorient my camera and make me, like, push the buttons?
Yeah.
I guess that's also a lose, isn't it?
It is, because people are doing awkward strafing or they're needing to, like, continuously move their mouse.
Huh? Okay, hold on a fucking second. Like, I realize this is just the stats page for the game. But this is also information that exists in universe, maybe? I don't know the canon nature of this book. Considering there was a form in the library that made mention to drafting, like the game action of drafting the rooms, and there have been letters between other characters about, you know, retiring the floor plan, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, an amount of this is really actually happening.
Drafting is in universe.
But what about this book? Is Simon seeing this? Is Simon seeing that Is Simon seeing that the numbers on this page are in no fewer than 3 different fonts?
And also, a day is only an hour long. Yeah, it's somewhat meta.
The 8 is in bold versus this line. You can tell because the lines are slightly thicker.
Right.
This is a completely different font than that. Oh my gosh.
It's stats. It's all stats. Oh, this is very rude. It's a record of your failures.
It sure is. Okay. Well,
Cool. Oh, was that it?
that was it.
Oh, there's another book. Okay. I think this other one is the one I was in reference to. Yeah, we got Windows.
Mount Holly scrapbook. Oh, it's all the little things we've picked up. I can't zoom in on them, though. Okay.
Yeah, that would be magnifying glass.
Yes, but they're also, like, physically clipped into here, so I would have liked to be able to pick up this card.
Yeah. Because that does happen when you found them in the wild. You can't ever seem to pass it up.
Okay, that's what you were on about. Can't seem
Yes.
to ever pass it up.
I mean, Den is like S tier, so yeah. If you want to kick off your YouTube channel, really get it kickstarted, just make a tier list of rooms and blueprints. The nerds will flock to you. $8 gold, respectable.
Okay, so maybe it isn't literally the cards that I have picked up, because this has not been a card.
It is not. This early on, this doesn't really tell you much, the avoided rooms, but after you've played for like many more days, you come in here, then you look in the mirror and you're forced to confront who you really are. Especially in terms of Den, most picked room and least picked rooms, you're like, oh, I really don't die.
Yeah, because this time I have the key card, so I don't need to fuck with it any further.
Yeah, you just set it to high.
I do want to take an opportunity to go back to that secret passage and try a thing before I press on any further.
Yeah. You've already gone so far. It does feel really nice to get that spare bedroom or whatever it is that gives you the +2 every time, because it's like free traversal.
Yeah, it's not
So
bad.
I think like corridor to Nook took 0 steps.
And then there's those that I left there earlier.
Yep.
I could also go for an outer room, but
yes, you could. So the interesting thing about Secret Passage is you cannot draft blue.
You also cannot draft another thing, but... green me. Sick.
Yep. Yeah, isn't it? It's pretty cool. You made your own bootleg courtyard that you can never access. Fish.
I love this fish so much.
Swim, swim.
The fish is like exactly the right kind of face for this fish. Just
Just fishing out, yeah.
Oh.
Fishy life.
Duh.
It does feel really good to get free aquarium because it's every color.
Yeah, I do.
The
really.
only downside is it will fuck you on shelter.
It's true. Yeah. There's no effect for it to. That's something that bothers me about shelter, actually. Like, there's no effect to be shielded from, but it
What do you
activates
mean?
anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it doesn't say the next 3 negative effects. It literally does say the next 3 red rooms. So you could say there's an implied the negative effects, if any, of the next 3 red rooms.
I think it does
what it says.
I think it does actually mention the effects, and then red rooms that don't have an effect spend it anyway, which is part of why it gets to me.
Well, we will
find out eventually.
Check that, yeah.
I do truly love the design of the aquarium. It took me a long time to get why this counted as a room of every color. And it's not just it's not just because of the fish of every color, but also like the aquarium decor. This is a bedroom.
The purple themed bedroom.
This is a green room. This is a hallway. That's all the stuff from the hallways.
It's very good.
This is a shop. It's the laundry room.
This is a game where they've gone into detail on a lot of things.
Yeah.
And some things that you wish they had gone further, but...
It's a red room. These are the archives in here.
Yeah.
It's very good. Garage. No. Terrace! Kill this corner for terrace?
The only thing that doesn't kill the corner is the commissary, so...
Which kills my gems. Yeah, kill this corner for terrace.
We said terrace. Yeah, anyone listening? We said terrace. We didn't say tariffs.
Don't negotiate with terrace.
God. True. Very. We're finding out. It's just like, forget 9/11. It's $9.99 now.
That's terrible. Thank you.
It's very bad. Well, the price is right.
I could try to rotate the courtyard.
I'll try to figure your odds of getting forwards off of that. Probably good, right?
Perhaps I ought to have taken that.
2/3.
Sure.
Egg, coin. We like those. Well.
Garage.
That would suck. We do have a way forwards at the other end of the house.
I don't honestly hate garage. More keys.
No. Yeah.
More keys. It connects. It doesn't connect outside. I haven't powered up the thing.
No, but we don't need to. We're going to rank 6. Keys are definitely kind of more important now.
Do I take the...
Yeah, it's...
I kind of want to take the West Wing Hall to make sure that it will connect up.
Yeah, just like the West Wing Hall.
Sings a song. Sounds like this reference is terrible. Thank you.
Ooh. Okay. Anyway.
Awful. I love it.
It's really bad, but
Crap!
really funny. That was the gamble.
That was the gamble.
Was the gamble. I think a worthy gamble, given that you have keycard.
True.
And you've done the keycard chicanery.
Let's go for the outer room.
Indeed, indeed.
Spend 4 steps total getting over here and doing the thing.
It always is. Yep. well.
Yeah, shelter protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms drafted.
Exactly. Yes, that's what I said.
All right, fine. It's both. It mentions the effects, but not in the way that I want.
As a Magic the Gathering player, I know you appreciate the syntax being extremely relevant.
It's true. Now, do I want shelter so that it can't dick me with...
You've drafted a couple red rooms already.
Yeah.
So that's great. Because they were the relatively inoffensive ones.
Yeah, let's take the shelter. And also so that I can showcase for stream one of my favorite pieces of world building in the shelter. And briefly make sure that...
Beans. In my head, they're beans.
I think they are beans, aren't they? Isn't there one that's labeled? No, there's not.
Yeah, maybe.
I could have sworn those were labeled.
They do look like Campbell's, too.
Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I am still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. I love this letter.
Has a couple things going on.
I absolutely love that, like, not only is the drafting an in-universe thing, that the randomization of the rooms an in-universe thing, which this helps to confirm, but it touches on something that I think most players will eventually wonder upon realizing that the room randomization is an in-universe thing. What happens if the room gets randomized while you're in it? Where do you go? Clearly, they can still be communicated with via whatever network magic this place uses. It can't be wires. Late 90s wireless. Quantum connection. Magical relay.
Yeah, they use
like,
the suspension of disbelief system, I believe.
There are 3 people in the shelter, and the day has ended. And the shelter can't be reached. Fortunately, they have a ton of supplies, I guess, but, like, is it enough? Can 3 people exist in, I assume, literally this room in the bottom of the staircase?
Probably with more ease down here than they could in any of the other normal bedrooms for which the situation would be the same.
That's fair.
Yeah, these have food at least. I do not see a toilet. But they got lots of cans.
The toilet is this one. That's why it's over there by the vent.
It's
the toilet is that bottle.
God. It's an Audi when you need to pee, but it's an innie when you need to poop.
It's an Audi when you need to pee and a BMW when you need to poop. Wait a minute. This joke is bad. I also love the bomb shelter simply because, like, a measurement of the radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted in Mount Holly's laboratory. Excuse me? If the reading is 12, there's that
Something
micro?
sieverts,
It's
right?
microsieverts with the mu, right? 12
Sure.
microsieverts or higher, emergency protocol will initiate and all doors in the house will automatically unlock.
Yeah. It's another reason that the game is so good. It's another way around keys, which
So-
we've already found others.
So yeah. Something about Mount Holly uses radiation. Don't like that.
I mean, the laboratory seems like the place that you would be
Yeah.
most likely to work with radiation stuff.
Well, and the entire
not doing it in the kitchen,
the
you know?
entire place is like quantumly entangled is what I'm thinking, right?
True.
Like
Yeah, it's the
something
drafting.
happened to Mount Holly or at Mount Holly, and now it just does this.
Well,
Is my guess.
there's that. The fact that there's an entire magazine series about this, to me, implies it's more common.
Yeah, that's fair.
But like most people are broke bitches who don't have a mansion with 46 rooms, so it's
Yeah.
less relevant.
Well, the magazine series, and we haven't come across the magazine series just yet on the streams, but like the magazine series I feel is more literally applicable here where this is happening, and a little bit more just kind of general life advice for the rest of the world, right? Like the notion of a bathroom being a red room, or of a red room being a bathroom, or what have you, and like the importance of having one in your home is like, not that your home is changing actively in the way that Mount Holly is.
No, they're
but-
talking about in just the sense of drawing up.
Yeah,
plans
yeah.
for houses
This
like we
place
do.
takes it very literally because something
Okay.
happened here, is my guess. Anyway,
Okay,
I'm
that's
clipping
fair.
this. I'm clipping this moment because I want to either be like verified and triumphant, or dashed to pieces later.
Mhm.
And the time lock safe can go directly to hell.
It's tedious.
What day is it? It's day 8,
And
and we started. Was it November? No. What fucking
did
day
it
is
say?
it? Oh no, we haven't seen what day it is, have we?
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
Maybe-
Well, in this case, this is a case of Jules does not remember, and also Simon does not know.
Yeah, but also Jules knows that there's a way.
I know that there is a way. I hate this one.
Figuring out the day was less annoying to me than having to remember to turn around and come back at like during the day.
Yeah. Oh, turn around and come back. Yeah, that's much less irritating than stand there for an hour.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah.
The witness left its mark on you.
Yeah, I was the fool that chose to stand there and wait
Oh.
for the time to arrive.
There are clocks all over Mount Holly,
Wait, I know there are clocks all over Mount Holly,
and they're accurate.
but like you have to set it at least 1 hour in the future.
Yes, I thought it was
So-
only 2. But yeah,
You have to set it at least 1 full hour in the future,
yeah. Okay,
Um,
okay.
which is the situation that led me to set it and then stand there for a while.
That sucks because there is no clock in that room, right?
No, there's not. All right, was this also locked? Oh, piss ass. This was useless. This whole effort was useless.
Rip.
Should have taken the garage. Should have taken the garage for its keys over here.
Yeah.
And then I could have gone somewhere.
Oh, that's hindsight.
Nuts.
West Wing was like not a bad gamble. It was unlucky that it was locked.
Yeah. Garden cottage.
Yeah, but I forgot the chapel was locked. Otherwise, I would have said something.
I also
always
sort of
brought it
forgot
up.
that chapel was locked.
Garden cottage is nice though. 4 green rooms. Yeah, but secret passage into green is one of my favorite things to do. Green rooms are just nice. Although aquarium, getting blindsided by aquarium in your picks from that room is also, it's a very common thing.
I see.
Like no matter what color.
I see a number of names I haven't seen for quite some time in the viewers list, and I'm not going to call you out specifically, but I appreciate seeing your names again. Glad you're here.
Hello, anonymous viewers who are friends.
Hello, lurking friends. Thanks for visiting again.
Welcome to Mount Holly, where every room goes in the square hole.
There are only square holes, God, I hope. Can't seem to pass it up. No shit, it's right here.
I think I said it in regards to a different room, but
Yeah, sure. Let's consume this here. And a
I like
compass.
that. That fits my like my sense of not wanting to like put doors into walls. Ooh. Potentially a good time for secret passage though, because you could have greened for free.
That's not supposed to be funny, but it's very funny to me.
It's funny. It's like not that funny, but it's pretty funny. Like in the context of it being a logic puzzle, it's like less funny, I think. But
It's funnier having previously seen the with a true statement or with a false statement
that's
set
where
up,
it's
and then just like they're in a box with a statement.
a statement is pretty fucking funny.
Very
Based
good.
purely off of that box being the way that it is, I bet it's in the blank box, just without seeing the other statement. Gut says blank.
The gems are in a box with a statement. The gems are in the black box. Like,
Yeah.
these two agree, and it would be in here.
Yeah. But then there'd be no false one.
I mean, this one can't be true either. It's nothing.
Yes, it's neither true nor false.
Right.
Which means that one of the other boxes has to be lying.
Oh, no, you're right. You're right. It's neither true nor false. Therefore, one of these has to be true or false.
Oh, did you almost trap yourself into the black box?
I almost trapped myself into the black box, yes.
Oh, I'm glad I said something.
So, yeah, gems are in the black box or gems are in a box with a statement. If this is true, that doesn't help.
Well, I mean, it would mean that this was false. And so we would know the gems were in the blue box.
Right. If this
Seems like it works.
If this is true, then this is false, and that still puts them in here.
No.
Wait.
that creates a contradiction where they would have to be in the black, but they couldn't be in a
Oh,
box with a
right,
statement.
right. Oh, God,
Yeah.
sometimes these puzzles are not good for me.
Once you've found one consistent configuration, you've solved it. So like,
What was the consistent configuration? Because now I've fucked
black
it up.
was true, blue was false. So they're in a box with a statement. They are not in the black box.
Right. I also didn't pick up the key yet.
all that, like fine, I'm committing. No, you're not. So my
Okay.
gut was wrong. They were not in the
The blank box. Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
I don't hate having this here.
I don't either. Sometimes gems are on sale.
No key, no coin. Okay.
It pays for itself. Once you're rich. Ooh, there's
At
good
last, my beloved,
options.
the magnifying glass.
Are precious. We wants it.
Do I continue pursuing this thread, or do I? I think I go back to. I think I go back to the entryway and open some doors.
My take is that in that situation, you draft the room but don't bother entering it. So you get the information. But
yeah.
then again, it's that is
this is into rank 4, so I don't want to like.
Yeah, there are things with it because you're not just getting information; you are also affecting the outcome. It's very Heisenberg or whatever. Because you're drafting from this direction instead of, say, like hitting it from the side, as one does.
Next week.
Yeah, hitting it from the front this way. It's completely different. Oh,
You know, I'm perfectly fine if that's the end of this chain.
Yeah, that is like so glorious. Oh, shuffle.
And hey, there's some dirt up here.
It.
That never happens.
It's like a rare. There's like always a rare chance for dirt to be in green rooms.
Oh.
It feels like.
Well,
but then you get that.
Somebody buried a shoe in the concrete.
Hate it when that happens. Me walking away from the work site with one boot. What the hell happened? I swear I had more of these. Where are they all? What's going on? Meanwhile, Boot says glub glub glub. Actually,
So,
Boot floats.
Considering I have the compass, let's try to go up.
Oh. The room, like the rooms dealt out have been so like nice to you.
I'm tempted, but it leads to a position. I'll be at 1 gem. I can double back.
Yeah. So this is where I say like draft it,
let's
but don't
open
go
that
in.
and not go in it.
Yeah. These are interesting. They're very like pleasant choices. There's
I'm gonna
no
take
like
the storeroom.
ones.
I'm gonna take the storeroom
Guaranteed
for this permission.
gem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reimburse myself some stuff.
I like what the game does. There's so many different resources, but it's not overwhelming, and they do make you kind of choose. Do I want these physical resources? Do I want more doors? Yeah, because you've thinned out.
Yeah.
You've thinned out the more common rooms.
I guess I'll take that for here. Seems a little bit meh with that happening, but it allows me into this corner.
I kind of like it.
Let's take the corner bedroom. Nothing added. Sure.
There's so many good ones.
The price is right. Hey, I don't need to
yeah.
buy this anymore.
Yeah. Corridor was tempting because it didn't waste a 3-door
Damn.
room, but then also Corridor late in the game is overpowered.
Turnip! Not bad. I'll take a turnip.
Hmm.
The power of choice. We will take that now. My coins suffer slightly, but oh well.
Yep. Possibly not that bad, depending on what you
So
draft
I'll
from
be
here.
fine with this being a dead end, because I still have a path north. Let's take the closet out, I think.
I think it's a perfect spot for a dead end.
Key card.
Oh.
Key card and key. All right, that's worth.
Those are both very nice to have.
All right, so that cost me 2 coins and 2 steps, but oh well. Garage for more keys. Oh, but I'm out of northward paths if I do that.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't have an outer room, but I can't very easily get there with this either. West Wing Hall.
No, it's not a shortcut outdoors.
Yeah. This time we are going with West Wing Hall.
Echoes of Fleetwood Mac? Or should I say rumors of Fleetwood Mac?
I'm alright with that.
I don't hate it, no. For a second I thought it was a weight room and I was really questioning my choices.
Yeah.
You're about to go all the way around and eliminate your secret passage, which is probably fine.
Yeah, it seems okay right now.
Because you can use it to get a value room instead of a progress room.
2 times 6. Honestly, the problem I have, the bigot... Wow, I've never
Everything
seen that
out.
happen.
It's a 4.
I've never seen that all line up.
The Great Conjunction.
Oh, fuck off.
Choices.
So it's far from the worst. In fact, it is just a path north.
Yes, the fact we don't know which way that room would be facing is a bit troubling.
But I already have another path north. Kind of tempted to go into the gymnasium and draft from there.
Yes. 100% what I would do.
Ugh.
Honestly, this bothers me the most because it feels like I can't actually tell the difference. So it's like a paranoia factor. Like, what does it mean? It doesn't affect the guaranteed spawns, surely, right?
I think it does? I don't know.
I think it's the extra spawns.
Yeah.
But I have no idea. You do have secret passage still.
Yeah, I think we take
is a
bunk
Hail
room
Mary.
here. I still have the dark room door also.
Yes. In case dark room doesn't work out.
I'm going
passage.
bunk room.
I like bunk room.
Para bananas?
Bananas are not bad.
Hamster. Hey, hun, do you want to see the hamster? Hamster. You want to see the? Do you want to see the hamster?
hamping
Okay.
out.
But the game's finished. Little hamster. All right. Oh, I also don't have a character for this room yet. Grain and rain. That's a letter G.
Yeah, that's way better than what I was thinking, which is cloud and grain cloud.
Grain cloud. Yes, thank you. Now, here's a question for you. Do I draft from the dark room now? And just see what it is.
So my thought is, if you were to take the other route and get all the way up there, you would bypass the dark room rather than getting to that square and potentially drafting into a brick wall.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
So go back for the secret passage, or?
That's what I would do.
Yeah, that's what I was first tempted to do, but like if it's... We have the most control with secret passage. Let's go secret passage.
We have a lot of control with secret passage. Actually, yeah. If you draft orange, you are guaranteed to get a hallway. I'm pretty sure. Which would get you out, or not hallway, but corridor.
Yeah.
You know. The hallway at home. Hallway from Temu. Oh yeah, dining room was here. See this dining room being
now
back
do I
here?
go for the outer room?
Oh, that's a good point.
What would be transformative from the outer room? I have the sledgehammer and the shovel. If I go to the outer room and I choose bunker, and then I secret passage into red room, like... It can't, but it could just put a lavatory there. It could put a lavatory there.
That would be one of your options. Like at worst case.
Oh
you
yeah,
get
that's
a
true. That's
furnace
right.
and a
That's
lavatory.
right. Yeah, let's see if we can try this.
A chapel. Well, you already pulled chapel.
I already have a chapel.
And dark room. I think.
Archives. It could archives me.
Yeah. Well,
also, I don't have any of that.
You could shrine into a reroll blessing possibly. Tool shed is also nice. I don't know. It's up to you.
I'm gonna take tool shed. I love tool shed. Lockpicks. That's also fun.
Did you already have
and
one?
a magnifying glass? No, I had a key card.
Oh, you didn't buy it. Got it.
Yeah.
This has been a very satisfying house so far.
So yeah, I've quite liked this one. Okay, so thinking hallway. Yeah.
It will probably give you a corridor. I don't think what else it could even possibly provide to you. Yeah. Perfect. I in my opinion, good choices.
I have 4 keys.
Foyer plus Great Hall later goes crazy. Running out of gems is scary. Corridor is safe and boring.
I kind of want foyer just because we haven't seen it.
Yeah, that is a great reason.
Yeah, foyer.
Sweet.
Also, it will allow me to show something off depending on what we do later. Isaac Gates. Count Isaac Gates. Baron Edwin Sinclair. J.R.E. Yenna. Major Nicholas Key the Fourth. Baron Thomas Sinclair. And Lord William Epson. As ever, Epson didn't kill himself. Wait, not doing that joke. And the ominous door, once again, reminding me of Utana or Goatsea, and they didn't change it. Anyhow, all right. Yeah, sure. Forward. Ever forward. Now we don't have a character for this one. We've got Tyr and Tiger. That's a G. Drawing room, and we are back open. But I don't have the gems for it. No.
Well.
Well, hang on a second. If I use that to fix the dark room, then I still have the same choice. And yeah, we'll just go boudoir.
Yeah. This involves less wasting your steps. And like, I'm sure there's also a probability thing of doors that lead forwards versus doors that are like cockeyed. You won.
We're alive.
You won the draw.
We're still alive. Oh, shit. Capitalism caught up with me. Break time. Welcome back. We continue day 9. It's fine.
A cromulent day.
Don't start the cromulence again. The cromulence never left.
No, that's correct.
All right. So this door determines the fate of the day. Don't wait, hang on. Next time I draft the library, this is the book I ordered.
Today's date?
Yes, it's November 15th.
Unless it was yesterday's date, but it's today's.
No, that's right. Yes, today is November 16th.
Oh.
And we have this for whatever this is worth.
Pump system.
Yeah.
User manual, now you know.
Yeah. Pool Series 8. The EPCW pump system was specifically engineered for the luxury requirements of today's indoor in-ground swimming pool and spa. The EPCW system is also expandable, allowing you to use multiple pumps to control the water flow and volume to several different designated tanks and aquatic house features, be it an aquarium, fountain, or good old-fashioned swimming pool. Okay. Don't think I've ever seen that before. Whether you're using a single tank system or an array of pumps, the water control panel serves as a central hub for your EPCW system. The panel is fitted with a number of buttons equal to your own home's needs, one button for each different water source on the estate. The function is simple. Press a button to select the water source you would like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill your pool, simply push the button labeled Pool. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, water can only be adjusted from a source if its corresponding button is selected. After you have selected a source using the water control panel, the next step is to set the pump associated with that source to pump either in or out. This will initiate water flow to or from one of your supply tanks. I'm pretty sure these are just renders of the components. I don't see anything that I need to zoom in upon. A pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water, recommended for cleaning large Olympic-sized pools. In these cases, the tank a pump is using can be changed with a simple flip of a switch. Use the water control panel to select a source. Use the pump lever to set the water flow direction. That's it. Okay. Well, I can't wait to find out why that's relevant, or a book that I could get. What do we got here? This was... Wait. Yeah, we have this one. This was the letter A. Okay. Don't ruin it. Shit.
I like this. I was going to say earlier, but didn't. Having dining room already waiting for us, weight room on rank 8 is not bad.
But how far away is the dining room?
It's a straight fucking shot there. All you need to do is draft the room after weight room.
And then, so hold on, we're at 10, 9, draft, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it's a little...
It's a little close.
You also could just draft kitchen or other food.
It's true.
To get yourself...
I can't draft kitchen, though.
True. True. These are all fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Being,
it's fine.
Yeah, it's just low on gem shenanigans.
Now don't...
Nope, you didn't hear the dinner bell.
Oh, I have to go in it.
Yeah, no, sadly. So
7,
you're too far
6,
away.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yep.
Yeah, but you can pray for fruit.
Apple on the desk. No such luck. Crud.
You have 7 chances to draw food. Okay.
I'm just looking. I'm just looking.
Yeah, I know it was my problem.
Bat and boat. We have this one already. Well, I guess let's try a door.
One of his vehicles, or no? Oh.
Sometimes the patio has food in it.
Patio will have a gem, which will let you get kitchen again. But it does sometimes have food in it. Don't you have a key card?
I do have a key card.
Or am I tripping?
I do have a key card. Do I spend the step and go in there? Or do I... No, look at the other rooms. No.
Yeah.
Get the gems, then look at the other rooms.
Also, you can dig, and you may find a beetroot.
Buried below.
It's true. God gave me a gift. I'm very good at shoveling.
Turnip, 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 turnip.
No. I shovel well. My mistake.
No turnip.
No turnip. The turnip did not turn up. Ooh!
We're taking kitchen in this situation.
I think we're taking kitchen.
Like, it's not great.
It's...
Okay, so hang on a moment. Oh, we're one short. We're one short for red.
One short
no.
Sucks.
Is there a coin over here? No, there's not. Okay.
But
so I can get 6 steps to take me to 12, 11, 10. What?
You can buy 1 thing of bananas.
Is it 3 or is it 2? No, it's 2. I can buy 2 things of bananas, which gives me 6 steps.
I saw the 3 on the steps, and I got...
I will go to 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, dinner. Yeah, that'll be fine.
But what is today's meal? Wild quail.
Which gives me 20.
Trophy room.
Yeah.
You can try to draft the trophy room on your way out to be a little bit cheeky.
Yeah, we're taking these bananas.
But it's 20 steps, I think, once you've got that
It's true.
dinner in you. That's nice.
Okay, so we're just gonna open this door. Or maybe we're gonna try and open this door. Nope.
Well,
We're not opening that door.
What can Furnace even do anymore? It will make sure that you get a bathroom, but I mean that's whatever. Doesn't matter. See, the thing with weight room. Don't worry, you got it. The thing about weight room is if you do it early, you lose more steps. But if you do it late, you lose steps when it matters more.
Yeah. Okay, 20 steps. 20 steps. Okay.
Yeah, I think we're not filling out the house today, probably. But we might. We still,
Yeah.
It's not off the table.
I can go back up there and poke again at...
Yes.
Oh, no, I can go in the courtyard and get a gem because of the spread.
Yeah, I'm fair as well. Oh, but this is free, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tim and Eric style. Actually, spare room for the other gem with the cost of 2 steps is not that bad either.
Theoretically, I could go to Terrace for a 3rd.
Yeah.
That puts me in a very similar position.
Don't make me scoff. I actually kind of did scoff.
What?
When you suggested the idea, I mean, it's ludicrous. Only a fool would go all the way to Terrace to collect a single gem.
I gotta weigh all my options.
Yeah, no. And on days when you're fed, like, it's definitely the thing to do, but not today. Yeah, I think you're probably due for a bathroom and you want to get it out the way here. Yeah.
But the corner, though.
It's so true. My corner. It's your choice. It's all up to you.
I'm taking security.
All right. Security, you can at least up the doors.
Yeah, for the remaining number of doors that we have.
If we see that the only way out of this is going to be a 2-gem room and the rest lead into dead ends, I'm gonna.
That doesn't matter. I didn't need to go in this menu.
Have a feeling about things.
Yep, there's the one gem we knew about. Okay.
Yep. It feels good to know that you have full cleared
Corner.
at this point. Well. Anything in here?
A note that I have not read.
Yep, worth.
The day we have all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, Herbert S. Sinclair. Or H.S. Sinclair. I shouldn't assume that that's Herbert. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Ah, and we have Chef and Chief, which grants us the letter I in the uppermost corner. Upper leftmost corner. And we have... oh. We have a photo of people on whom I can zoom very far in to see if anything is amiss. Wait. Hang on a minute.
The staff.
You are glancing very pointedly at this person, and you are glancing very pointedly at this person, but the actual everybody else are looking forward.
The gentleman holding his hat was in the news clipping.
Yes, that's true.
That had Manning, so he's not Manning. It's the other one.
Yeah. We also have one of the names of one of the
angels,
church angels.
The patron angel of menial labor.
The patron angel of cleaning up your damn room. Okay, well.
So this is it.
I hate you. Confidential bathroom. Oh. That's even ruder.
Confidential bathroom is an interesting
house
idea.
and hose gives us the letter U. Okay, well, with my final few steps, we can at least get a few more letters. Possibly. Are there even letters in the green rooms? Is that the problem with green rooms?
Not a bad problem to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Hard to say.
Spine and pine.
Yep.
The weight room itself also has some, presumably, maybe, no? No, yes it does, okay. Time and tie gives us an M. The furnace room must, well, I suppose it doesn't must. Must never went in here. Turnip!
Cheeky beetroot.
Yeah, it doesn't have pictures. Well, that's rude. What a particularly ominous furnace.
Yes. It reminds me of something. There was a movie. I know the boiler was important in The Shining, but I don't think it's that.
Are you thinking of like the evil boiler from
I'm thinking of an evil.
Is it the furnace in Brave Little Toaster? Was there an evil furnace in that?
I don't think there was, but that kind of vibe, or
Beauty
maybe
and the Beast, all the living bullshit.
Maybe Insidious.
Home Alone's a good suggestion from off camera, but I think we're thinking animated.
No, we're not. It's probably Home Alone.
Oh, okay. Well, what? It's not Beauty and the Beast. It was the organ that was the ominous, big, stupid thing, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm confusing it with.
In the direct-to-video Christmas special of Beauty and the Beast.
No, not that organ.
Same brain.
Not semicolon that organ.
Next week.
The organ is my.
The return of ball stream now with 50% less ball.
Yeah, Sean, they're all ball stream from here on. I've only got the one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was an interesting run. Thud. I do kind of wish there was a thud, but maybe that would be too like.
It's definitely not the mood.
Not
of the game.
Not the vibe that we're getting for. No.
Mods.
Garden Inn.
Well, was it the end of the
Evangelion?
video that plays at the end of The Looker, where he slips on the banana peel?
Oh wait, it's just a giant.
It's such a good game.
I love The Looker so much.
It's a great parody.
I've recently watched another person's playthrough of it.
Yeah, I've
and
seen
just
a couple.
like weighing the balance between like, was this made out of love or out of spite?
Joseph Anderson.
Yes. Was this made out of love or spite? And like
Spite. It was definitely spite.
for the first few things, it's like I could go either way. No, it feels like this was made with love, and then I forget what specifically happens, and it's like, nope, this was made with spite.
It's definitely one of the voice logs. I think the boat one.
The boat one's good.
They're all very good in their own ways.
Yeah,
the Gravity's Rainbow was insane.
Lately I have been like genuinely actually referencing Invisible Cities 2. This time it's visible, like in my day-to-day life.
Wasn't that the Marco Polo scam note?
Yes.
Yeah. It was really good.
Joseph Anderson stands as testament to there is hope for me being a weirdo playing video games to work out.
Just him?
I feel like he's fairly I don't know, mainstream. What? Normal's the wrong word, but like not
normal
crazy.
Is the wrong word.
He's deranged, but like in the most socially acceptable, safest ways, it feels like. It's the way I feel about it.
We're just normal men.
You could run the interrupt.
Yeah, but that takes effort.
Right? I didn't even know that was one. I'm probably the one who recommended it.
You should try it.
We're just normal men.
That one, you know. That. Just run
We're
it.
just femboys.
I'll just run it myself.
Innocent.
I don't.
Submissive femboys.
I don't believe those words have ever been attached. Specifically the innocent. I don't think that's ever been true. And once again, that's next week.
Just getting ahead of myself, huh?
Excuse me.
numbers are hard. But 4 and 16 do cancel 20.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What
It's
is
the female reproductive system.
I don't like that you've gone with Sean, I gotta tell you, anybody who uses uses the specific word female just sounds like they're Quark from Deep Space Nine. What was the species? Like it
The
just
Ferengis.
Thank you, the Ferengi. It just sounds like you're Ferengi and creepy, right?
Oh, I have bad news for all of academia.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one of the words they use when they write papers.
Eh.
I'm so mad that it wasn't 3 or 20.
Yeah. These are some awfully, like, symmetrical arrangements right now. Is this truly random, or...
I have no idea. I actually don't know. I would suspect they're procedural, because it's just easy.
True enough.
It's not trivial, but... Yuck.
A coin! I don't like storeroom here, but I don't hate storeroom here. Why don't we just corridor up into...
It's a weird day.
Yeah, it's a rough start.
I mean, that's what tends to happen when you chase, rather than trying to go wide.
Yeah, it's a weird day. My co-host has defended his use of the word female, and I don't know how I feel about streaming. It's a weird day.
Wow. That bad?
I wouldn't use it in the current year. I have been pointedly avoiding it in well, I mean, my work for the last several.
It's a sensitive topic. I think needlessly so. Due to circumstances beyond either of us.
Is chart and cart? Yes, that's the letter H. I don't understand what this has to do with stonks. No. Ethan, don't you specifically know what next week is? Or it's next weekend, I suppose, but... Oh, wait, that's this weekend. Wait. Oh, Christ. Why am I streaming? I need to pack.
That's next weekend.
Oh, the furry thing.
Yeah.
The furry convention. Still can't open this.
Still can't open it, but I can look at it. We have stage and stag, which gives us an E. Heathen, I will bring something significantly more powerful than a toothbrush. You know how I am. Oh, get the hell out of here. Thank you. Thank you, Heathen. Sure. Free cloister? I'll take it.
Oh, that's the effect.
Yeah.
I don't think
Let me dig.
I don't think it was
Let me
supposed to
dig.
happen though.
Do they not?
Well, normally what happens is it's like it always gives you at least one free room. Like the secret passage thing is a special case, right? Because it's only picking from rooms that cost money. But that was picking from the whole game, so I don't know what happened there.
I don't know. Well, let's work on backfilling.
Oh, that's why. Fuck me.
What?
Green rooms are free today.
Yeah. But
I'm
terrace.
stupid.
Yeah, I chose
stupid.
terrace a moment ago.
Yes. Yeah, sorry.
You know what? Actually, let's take the storeroom here, and then I'll go actually back and, like, properly fill in. Maybe. Or we'll continue chasing a dream. This is a weird house today. Frankly, it's a weird house every day. This and the white box are empty. This and the blue box are empty. The other two statements have identical wording. Okay. This box and the white box are both empty. This box and the blue box are both empty. They don't have identical wording because they use color names, which have to be different. So this must be false.
Mm-hmm.
And these enforce each other as true. So they're in here.
Yeah, I think this is one where it was plausible to jump to conclusions that it was the black box.
Yeah, I'm trying to tone down my conclusion jumping.
A good choice.
North or dining room at this rank? North.
Hmm.
I do not currently have the thing. I further do not currently have the thing. Oh. I didn't realize you were both
Yikes.
security doors. Well... This feels like it's backtracking time. It feels like I try to open this door anyway.
Yeah, you see what it is, at least.
Hell. Okay. Well, let's check out the kitchen. Wood-fired pizza. Get 15 or just the 5 at the moment. Given the situation, probably just take the 15. But also 34 is a lot of steps. And if I'm not fortunate, I will end up back in this room. No, I'm going to take the sandwich. I have nothing else
I
going
think
at
it's
the
a
moment.
good choice.
This is not the way. Seriously, I wish I could just keep the little map up in the bottom left without needing to stop and look at it. Because after enough days in a row, my mental map is absolutely destroyed as to what actual turns I need to be taking.
I think something like Path of Exile, where the map is like semi-transparent over the top of what you're doing, is good.
Yeah.
You have the illusion of choice.
Well, I mean, let's take
Actually,
the
one of
option
the
that's
choices
free.
was, yeah, that was objectively better. Oh yeah. So anyway,
Let me go for the outer room and see if I can get a key card in the tool shed or something.
So having done entry hall my recommended way one day, what was your impression? If you even remember. This might already be. I don't even know which day that was. Was it yesterday? Or day before? I think it was this one, wasn't it?
It was this one where it was just like,
Yeah. That's a pretty rough start.
Yeah. I think I would try it again. I'm falling back into the way that I used to do stuff.
It didn't stand out as being better. Why would it? It was a very shitty day.
Okay, I haven't seen you in months.
It's like normal schoolhouses. Haven't seen them in years.
Oh, cool. What are you streaming, Kembran, or planning to stream? Yeah, actually, wait a minute. What are you planning to stream on Twitch? Yeah, sure. Schoolhouse it up. Why not? Herbie. Makes sense that,
He got to go to school at his own house.
Huh. Wonder what that's for.
Is that genuine? Was that not in the demo?
3 of them were in the demo.
Okay. So
wait a
what
minute.
actually
Hold on a
happens is
fucking
mystery.
second. What? No.
Uh-oh.
No. This was not here. Is this here just for me?
Uh-oh.
Is this a real thing that I have keyed into? This was not... Me keying into this phrase was not part of the demo. This is spelled exactly the way that I... that I was memeing about. Within a timely manner.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, good instincts. Aw,
Are you kidding me?
no.
This drawer clearly is animated. Closing address. For the last 38 years, it has been my pleasure of serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And, meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention in my classes those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dared not even dream. That dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add, forced me to give this speech, so I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more than I'll admit. Or much more, I'll admit. To the architect of your new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for allowing Thank you for following in your father's footsteps in building Reddington yet another school. The emphasis on yet another is interesting to me. And for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild. Those here whose parents before them I have also taught and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace. And yet, what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and if I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you at the slightly less melancholic ribbon-cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end? Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. Okay. I'm considering what we know. Considering what we know about the shelter and the nature of rooms disappearing when people are in them, I don't know if I like welcoming school children into the ever rearranging house. I feel like that maybe didn't go well for everyone involved. It's probably fine. You're right, Danny. You're right off screen, Danny.
I mean, at least one of them died. We know that.
We do?
Yeah, Herbert.
Well,
After
okay, look,
80
eventually.
years.
Look, shut up. You got me. That. Damn it.
Also, he wasn't the child at the time. But... I will say, the yet another schoolhouse, I would say version 1 is the building that we were just in, which presumably it's on the Mount Holly property, so
Yeah.
the old Baron did that, maybe.
Ha, continuity error. This is still form number 124. I've already turned in form 124.
Good point.
Clearly that number should go up every time
It
this
should.
happens.
Numbers everywhere else in the game are very good about that, actually.
Let's go with the history. Hang on a second. Less common floor plans. Let me see if I can get a gem before I draft a less common floor plan.
Yeah, good thinking.
Well,
That could help.
yeah. Or it couldn't.
I think you're very likely to just be getting a schoolroom anyway. Regardless of whatever other things. Oh, aquarium is free.
It is.
Oh, there's one.
I'm taking the west wing here.
Schoolrooms kind of suck when you don't have like a huge gem dump.
I didn't realize they cost gems. I forgot.
Yeah.
It's the only real option. Do I want to spend it here on what is already a dead end? No, I think I stick planetarium in here so it doesn't bother me somewhere else.
I think that's a good choice. Also, you may get to use it today.
I may get to use it today if nothing else is going on.
You know, it's been so long since we've seen a telescope.
Northward connection? Let's go northward connection and
I think-
choose... I'm going to choose green because they're free,
Yeah.
and there are several options that have multiple doors.
They also gift gems, or they tend
Yes.
to.
So let's do that. That's a fine arrangement.
Yeah.
No item. Oh! I've never seen the shovel stuck in that.
Oh yeah. This is a shovel room. It's a hammer room too.
No, I know that. I've only ever
Chemical
seen the
dispenser.
shovel and hammer like leaned up against this wall, same place as the metal detector.
Oh.
I've never seen it stuck in the ground.
I only remember seeing the shovel where you just found it.
Huh.
Yeah. I'm gaslighting myself probably.
Maybe I am.
I think it's something to pay attention to, although it's inconsequential.
Could have re-rolled that. Didn't.
Yeah, but I mean, I
Yeah,
wouldn't
I'll
re-roll
save
until...
I'll save the die for a like critical thing.
Yeah.
Of course, I haven't been to rank 8 though, so this isn't anything yet.
No.
Sort of a god-awful location for it too. Well,
You have to backtrack a bit
it's an
to
open
get to
door.
It is. It is. Hmm.
I think we take that. Take the gem
Yeah.
or whatever. Nothing. Oof. Oh, a key.
See, rooms like this, plus 10 steps, another good reason why wait room early can be okay.
True.
Like if you find a sleeping mask or shoes or something, you can feel pretty confident.
Taking the bunk room. Damn it!
Gems
Where are my gems?
so good. They're so good to have.
And I don't have any of them.
Nope. This will probably be... Oh, okay. So I thought it would be the spread gems, just as another like final slap in the dick.
There it is.
Oh, okay. Also wine cellar, great.
Also wine cellar. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, so those are both security doors, and I... Oh, wait a minute.
yes.
Wait a minute.
There is a thing here. And you have the steps for sure.
I do have the steps.
Guest bedroom helped.
And I have a shovel now. Oh. Can't turn that down. Den, the free bedroom, the non-free chapel. Briefly had a flashback to the other day where this snaking path was going nowhere. There wasn't dirt in there. There is dirt in here, but I don't know if I can reach over the wall to get it.
No.
I do have 7 coins. I can buy more stuff in the kitchen if I need to.
Yeah. If absolutely necessary. enough to get back to dining room, perhaps, were that to be an issue.
Alright, well now that I have the key card, or now that I have the setup for this anyway, let's make that irrelevant. Here we go.
Cool.
Branch left first. And the gymnasium I've already powered off, so this is fine. Not using my one key to backfill.
Oh. Yes, this is a gem. Boudoir is a gem.
And the dining room, but
So far away.
yeah, it's
so
not a gem.
tired.
What do you mean it's not a gem?
You can open the safe.
I don't. Simon does not yet know.
How do you not know the picture? The picture.
Yeah, but Simon doesn't know what the picture is relevant for.
I would like to know what other information that you are missing, because this is the only thing I ever used.
The complete message from all of the paintings.
Oh, you are making a choice.
I am
You are
making
making a choice.
I am making
I
a choice for the purposes of the character Simon to limit my information. Yes.
All right. I will tell you, playing blind, I opened that safe long before I even knew there were messages on the walls.
You just guessed that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
It's a picture of the safe at Christmas. Why not guess? But yeah. Okay. But it's not a gem. Long story short.
What in the fuck is that?
Well.
What
Don't
in
pick
the
it.
fuck is that?
I think that you can pick that and you will have a very interesting time for the rest of your playthrough. Or you can not pick it.
Does not reset each day. So it'll always be there?
Yes.
What an awful place to get it.
Yeah. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, don't do it.
That's so weird. So once you pick that, it's just
The
always
same as the
there?
other rooms. Antechamber and entrance hall have the same feature.
I suppose, but like, is it just it's a random chance until you happen to run into it, and then it's sealed there? There's no way to reset it? I don't know
Once
that
you
for
have
sure.
drafted it.
Yeah.
Once you have drafted it.
I mean, this run is kind of coming to an end, so let's dark room.
Yeah, why not? Oh, and yep, security. Makes sense.
Well, left or right?
I think we need that six-sided die again.
Well, it's a little amusing that it gets me up to the closed door of the antechamber one more time.
That's it, though. You can at least get to Planetarium off of banana money.
Yep. Gonna spend those banana money.
Actually, you can
One,
get
two,
way more
three,
steps. 25.
4 now.
Aquarium is a
Oh
red
yes,
room.
that's right. Okay.
It's free real estate.
And a banana for good measure.
Banana money. And dining room.
And dining room. Yeah, I'll have all the steps and nowhere to fucking go.
Oh yeah, you're out of keys
Yep.
even.
Yep.
See, that's the thing. You're starved for steps until you're not, and because money. It's all about money at the end of the day. Fuck you, church.
Haha, I've outsmarted the church by being poor. Patreon.com/demdev.
Okay. I was thinking more along the lines of Gru with his little plan easel.
All right. God damn it, I'm eating dinner even if it's meaningless.
Getting Nietzsche at the restaurant.
That's seriously such a... Why would you leave? Like, Simon, there's a whole slice. That's like 2 more steps. Put it in your face.
I admit it was a pretty niche reference.
That's even worse.
It doesn't matter anyway.
That's where we started. All right, well, I believe that's all we can do. And yes, I, the player, know what's up with pretty much all of the safe rooms. But Simon doesn't, and that's how I'm choosing to go about this for stream's sake. Because if I went at this with all the knowledge that I have, including the knowledge from like beyond the scope of the demo, I don't think that'd be very fun to watch. Because I wouldn't be commenting. I'd just be like, brrr.
I will say the shelter safe at the very least lays it out for you for its own self at least.
Yes. Day
and
11.
That may get someone thinking.
All right. Capitalism has once more caught up with us all. This will be the final break of the stream. Okay. Day 11. Perhaps we can finally make some more of that permanent progress. And Simon can actually learn some of the things that I am choosing to sit on, which are honestly starting to get to me a little bit that haven't come up yet on their own. I want to show you more of the game. But in order to do that, the game needs to show me more of the game. Interesting start.
I think this is the one I said you can't ever pass up.
Security?
Yeah.
It's good. It's important.
It is. It is. Me being snarky doesn't
Doesn't invalidate that, yeah.
Yeah. It is. It is good. It is. I would also just like say it's possibly good earlier, but not necessarily. If you want to guarantee access to it, that's one thing. But it's a 3-door room later on, which is good, and it lets you save gems for later if you pick it later.
Very true.
Now. Yeah, that's my take on it. But you got to Antechamber on day 2 using your way, so it's hard to argue with results.
What the hell is this?
It appears to be a square.
I have never seen this.
Inscribed in a circle.
Okay, so I've never seen this happen before. That's not just me deciding Simon does not know this, but I, Jules, the player, have not seen this happen.
Yes, we're getting into that kind of stuff.
I guess we square it? So is this a 9? Is this also a 9? Okay, so it applies in the first stage after addition, though.
After addition, yeah. It
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
2 squared
okay.
plus 1 squared.
Yeah. Right, that's subtraction, not division. I was starting to have a real problem.
Yeah, yeah.
25 minus 15. That's just 10. Open her up.
Yep.
How dare you?
Oh.
After throwing a brand new mechanic, it still did the old double keys. That's too
I've
bad.
literally
too
never
bad.
seen that happen before. Neat. Take the pantry.
Oh. To quote Donkey Kong 64, oh, banana.
Okay. I feel like backing up. I feel like I ought to have backed up as soon as I'd chosen the billiard room.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it.
Well, now I don't feel so
Patio?
bad about backing up.
No, it's not that bad. It's not bad at all. Patio was a 2-for-1 already, which is nice. But those are all nice choices, in my opinion.
Rank 4 1 gem? Ooh, haven't seen you yet either. Locker room, sauna, and pump room. Alternately, the observatory.
Yeah, you do have stars.
I'll have more opportunities to see the observatory. I have not seen the pool yet, therefore I assume it is much rarer.
Good choice. Good choice. Let's go for new content.
I'm trying.
It's a pool.
It sure is a pool. Is this still suspicious, or did they patch this hole? They patched this hole. Okay.
Oh, you have been here then, huh?
Jules the player, have been here before.
Okay.
But this construction bothered the absolute hell out of everybody in Demoland, because it looks like there's something there.
Yeah, it does look kind of like it would accordion open.
Yeah, or
something.
rotate out of the way, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Circles are just inherently suspicious in a square world. Haven't done it yet.
Yeah, it's lore stuff.
It's actually very important for your enforced knowledge gating.
Yes. Whole bunch of stuff from Cinca. Utility room, fuse box, the indicator settings. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address the client has provided. Press any button above to activate blue when they are all green. Press a blue indicator next to a red to activate purple. And 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. Also, once again, so glad they updated the colors on this. Those are easy to tell apart now.
Good.
Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravane to sender, as he is no longer employed with our staff, and there's a whole bunch of stuff crossed out down there I cannot read.
Yeah. And more staff lore. We have lore on the guy with the lake house, we have Anne, and we have Denny.
No, I can't even remotely try to make that out.
Yeah, nor should you.
Now, is this circled because it means something, or because it's just here?
It's a postmark, is it not?
Yeah. Hey, buddy. How's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with exploration, or with the exploration opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I want to try and post this letter before we depart tomorrow, so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate, but with all the preparations, I'm not sure I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's just easier for me to write this stuff down, or to jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. This is the most dad paragraph I've seen in a long time. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after a funeral. The funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do both of us a favor. Be excited. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliché expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator. P.S. Get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time each day playing dirigiblocks.
Dirigiblocks again. Rears its ugly head.
Yeah.
Just fucking cock tease of a game.
Well, I will note that between the demo and now, they have gone and removed a whole lot of spurious numbers in textures from this room. I think I had about 30 screenshots from this room alone of this thing's got a number on it. It's like, it's not important, is it? It was never important.
That's what this game does. 10 o'clock. In a game where every detail matters, like people will analyze every little detail, which is why you have to be very careful not to have bugs or things like that.
Yep. Drafting pool. Again, I love the fucking puns. Puns the whole way down. It's so good. Shame it can't be localized, but it's so good.
You never know.
I'm pretty sure they made a comment about it being impossible, but we'll find out.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from your draft pool for you to select from. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms... Excuse me. I'm doing too much reading. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day unless otherwise stated. No running. Yes, only, what do the controls call this? Strolling? Yeah, no running, I'm strolling.
Or mall walking.
Yeah, let's double back and look at some stuff with 51 steps. What's in here? Some gems. Two of these statements are true. The statement on the blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a true statement.
This is another vibes one for sure. Right.
So
Like, immediately I'm thinking black.
It's possible that these two enforce each other. If two of the statements are true... Okay, so hang on. If we assume this to be true, then this is true. Those are the two true boxes. This must be the false box.
Mm-hmm. That's how I'm reading it.
Which makes it a lie, which means they're in here.
Yeah.
So let's
So
let's do that again. If we assume this is true, then we do the same thing. If we try to assume this is true, it doesn't resolve into anything. Yeah, they're in the black box.
Yep. The white and blue box have the same truth value, just purely based on the white box's statement.
Yeah. Gems. I have 10 coins. Can probably actually buy something today.
That does seem that way. Oh.
One key, a shovel, some salt. Probably the shovel, but I'm not going to do it yet. I don't know what I'll need.
Doesn't matter now. I was going to recommend buying a gem before you went for this door, but it seems that we are fine.
Let's go chapel, and before I go in it, we're going to buy that shovel. And a gem. Why not? Convert everything I have before the church takes it.
Yeah,
you can't take these fucking gems from me.
Gems are worth so much more than coins. The coins are good, don't get me wrong. They feed you, but... Yeah, it's another head scratcher.
I have the shovel, so courtyard has some additional value, potentially.
Oh, it has big value. Metal detector is crazy.
Old shoe. Rock. Cool! Such value! A real circus of value. We'll expend a couple steps to open this.
Come on down to Jules' Circus of Value.
Okay. That's kinda sick.
Yeah, just for drafting it.
Yeah, why not? We'll take it. And is there anything in it?
Oh,
yes.
No, you did have to enter it. Amazing. Yeah. Reminder that we need 3 gems in order to access a bank vault.
True. Now that we've seen it. Good sound design on the sauna. This sounds beautiful.
I personally felt like the normal map was a little abnormal, but it is what it is.
Spread keys throughout the house. Sure. I don't know. Maybe I dead end it with the book. Yeah, we'll do this. Gems. Gems!
Hey, that's good.
And nothing else. Oh, when this isn't being Windows, it's got a sign. Nice. Turn gems into keys. Or not exactly curse myself to having one door. Still mostly have one door. but
Yeah. If you can get out of this, it'll feel a lot better. Ooh, decisions.
I don't have any money, so
Yeah,
we'll skip
being
the
poor
kitchen.
does influence that.
Yes, it does. Patreon.com. Everybody tired of this bit yet? Too
I
bad.
just want to keep making
Too bad
segue
it's
puns.
too bad it's not a bit. Help me.
Yeah. What we want to be saying is thanks for the bits.
Yes. I'll take the dining room in this
That's
orientation.
where I'd keep them if I had any. Ah.
Okay.
Now that
Garage,
is
garage,
songs.
garage, 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 garage,
Yeah,
garage, garage,
nothing else
garage.
matters. I mean, West Wing Hall is not bad.
Yeah, just like West Wing Hall. I hate that you've done this to me. I hate that this is now, that is now the joke. Garage!
Yeah, the meme has transmitted to you. You are forever.
I don't
memed.
care, I'm taking garage. I can at last get the upgrade disc from the car.
Yeah, and you do have a computer.
I can also open this and get lore.
Oh, I never did that. I don't think.
The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights, small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has the payment ready. Yeah,
So we are smuggling hooch.
people are smuggling crap out of this place.
And there are at least 3 parties. One to whom this was addressed, one who wrote the note, and Denny.
Yes,
The whole operation.
indeed. We've looked at that note already, and there's nothing else here, aside from the keys that I was talking about. Would have been a real shame to walk away without those keys. We also
Actually,
don't have
I
a
don't know.
letter for this room. Tub and tube, that's the letter E.
Yeah. Easy. Tub tube.
We similarly do not have one confirmed for the dining room, which is pilot and plot. This pairing took me a while as well.
I don't know. Pilot came naturally to me, and then plot followed. I mean, beyond a certain point, you suss the message out anyway.
It's true. It's not ideal.
Spooky and scary.
So,
Yeah.
walk-in closet might reimburse me, but it takes me down to one door.
Yeah, also annoying to get back. Like, really annoying to get
Really
to the
annoying, yeah.
goal.
Yeah. I think I'm taking kitchen.
Yep.
I can buy a banana. Got bacon and eggs, alright, and the glazed salmon. Bacon and eggs and glazed salmon. Keep those in mind. Got a bunch of keys.
Oh, there it is. Unfortunately, we're poor.
This is the most open option.
Yeah, it's a great one, I think. Hello, door.
Yeah, and me without a thing to use on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need keys. I'm taking locker
Yeah.
room because we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it does keep going, but in a very janky way.
Yeah.
Also, it spreads keys everywhere, so...
Yeah. Well, there's an opportunity for me to open this up and, like...
Yeah.
Stag and stage. We have the letter E already for this space.
Mm-hmm.
Hall. Patio.
Oh.
Study.
all
I
of
never
these
saw
are.
the study.
Really, never.
Never. I never encountered
Oh.
it in the demo, even though it was in the demo according to other people, but I never saw it.
Well, could
So
be
we
time,
are we are taking it. Jules the player has no idea what's in this room. Well, one of the
Key.
fucking safes that I never knew where was, so I guess that answers that question.
Yes.
Ah.
Also,
And confirmation that this is indeed how this all works.
this. Yes. Unused pairing's also very helpful, I think.
That's interesting. No glove and love. I wonder why not.
I think that helps get some people on the right track if they were stuck in some rooms.
That's true, yeah.
Well, it's face and ace. That's how we know.
Yeah. So
It is literally spelled out.
at this point, we are missing, based on the letters we have collected on screen so far, we are missing 6 of them.
Oh, wow. That's almost the whole thing.
It is almost the whole thing. I need to make a decision on whether I'm going to count that as close enough, because I think that's actually, hang on. Where are we now?
Cliffs? Coast? Was this coast and cost? I don't
This
think
is
so.
coast and coat again.
Ah.
So that's another S. We're missing 5 of them.
What, can you throw it up on the stream?
Oh,
It's just,
my grid?
Yeah, we can make a judgment of whether it means anything yet, or whether we are uncertain to our letters. That's just my idea.
Oh, you know what? I don't care. Hold on.
Like,
We'll use the notepad that has the AI in it, I guess.
Yeah, like Kem and Miss Heathen, and if Chief is still here, maybe can make a judgment call on whether the message means anything, since they are blessedly blind. You know, honestly, in my opinion, as someone who knows, I think just the last 5 words are everything anyway.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, that's the shape of the message. The shape and the values that I have seen on the stream, well, that you have seen on my streams.
Yeah, Ed Sheeran really likes the one 8th rank, 3rd column. He thinks it has a good shape.
That's all right. Yeah, I pieced it together with far fewer letters. So I think at this point we're gonna call it. We're gonna call this put together.
Wordle. Yeah.
The complete message, and you can continue to verify this with the paintings, is if we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. And that's been filling out in this grid based on the paintings we've been coming across. And since the antechamber doesn't have any, it is the space, which it's so good. So good. This game is so good.
Yeah,
yes.
And there's in fact a safe in this very room.
There is a safe in this very room.
For which you don't know a date.
For which I do not know a date.
I ended up asking the developer what the solution was to this. And even afterwards, I was like, eh.
This is even more of this, trying to figure it out. Okay. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday.
Well,
And a
if you put enough kindergartners and crayons in the same room, they'll eventually create Shakespeare.
conspicuously empty picture frame.
Yeah.
So what room is that? Is that a room we have seen?
2 chairs. What are the doors? There are 2 doors.
Yeah.
Good question.
2 chairs facing each other, and it's got a...
And yeah, doors that are corners to each other.
It's got a beveled corner.
It doesn't strike me as any particular room, and I've done a lot of looking at these floor plans.
Yeah.
But I mean, it could be.
And this is not the same one, is it? No, that's not the same one. It's got the same overall setup, but it's got a different room on it.
Oh, looks like the conference room.
But
Just
the doors...
the, like, central table.
But the door's wrong.
Oh. Is it? Oh yeah, it has 3 doors, doesn't it? Well, yeah, I don't know any other room that has a big... Oh, dining is the same 3 doors. I don't know.
Could be dining room, could be conference room, except it's missing one at this end of the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know.
I'm going to use a key to open this because I have them.
Yeah.
Rewarded.
Donks.
Yeah, stonks. Stonks indeed. Looks like a button. It looks like it's highlighted slightly. Anyway.
Something. Lighting.
Black Queen.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have any idea what the chess pieces are about either. Somebody pointed out that they're
They're
particular...
all over the place.
They are in particular rooms.
Yeah.
I don't even remember if they were necessarily set for specific rooms.
Right. As opposed to randomized per room, right?
Yeah. They're definitely not set per location, I know that much.
Like per like grid cell in the blueprint? Is that what you mean? By
Yeah,
location? Yeah.
I was proofing that over the course of the first 2 days.
Because it would make a chess puzzle if they were consistent that way.
Yeah, it would make a chess puzzle if they were consistent. So there's something going on with chess. So that Black Queen is the same as this Black Queen on is D8 date here? Is that what I'm looking at? I have a headache. Ugh. But that doesn't help me any. What's the actual number though?
According to the
That doesn't help me
developer,
at all.
I had way more trouble with this than pretty much anyone else, so I'm not qualified to talk on this one.
Now, I'll say, at the moment, given this location... Well, no. A, B, C, D. We're mapping it from the other corner now. This is in that cell? It maps onto this grid? I don't know what the significance is. I don't know what the significance is yet. Yeah. Yeah, is D8 date for these purposes? I'm not sure. It might be.
I feel
That's
I shouldn't
silly
say
enough.
anything, so I won't.
But I don't know what the number would be.
Hey, but at least we can just throw open some random doors.
Yeah, I have 6 keys.
If it's apples, that's good for us. If it's a key card, that's good for us. I mean, any fruit. Apples are literally the worst one. Oh, that is also good for us.
That is better. The running shoes, by the way, are another reason that I wish you could bring up the map in some fashion without stopping moving.
I don't think that's what that means,
No?
but it could be. It could be. I never really tried figuring them out.
Yeah, the longer you run, the more of a chance there is, like, the longer you move continuously, the more of a chance there is, for your movement between rooms to not take a step. Which, again, I wish you could open the map in a way that didn't halt you so that this was more useful.
Is that your did you data mine that, or
No, that's
guessing?
just my assessment
Your
based on
impression.
using them.
Yeah. I don't know. My sense of being fair to the player tells me that it's more deterministic than just. It's not based on speed, because this entire game is not based on that kind of thing. It's getting real yummy in here.
Well, it's a locker room. That tends to be that way.
Yeah, all sweaty, oiled up apples. Reminder that the other door that you can access is locked with a key.
Yeah, but I wanted that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just before you use your last one.
Well, and also it won't be my last one because there's keys all over the house now.
Oh yeah, and metal detector will be excellent for that.
Oh, wait. Sorry. So, now that now that we have seen the message, now that Simon has seen the message, 8 dates crack 8 safes. It's Christmas.
Yep. Here's
The answer is Christmas.
Ah, you're using the world standard for dates.
1 gem and a red letter. Number 4. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. It's no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid, and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew, as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If, through your silence, you bless this betrayal, our son, Simon, your heir... Wait. If, through your silence, you bless this betrayal, our son, Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, he will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel.
As he alluded to in the letter to Simon, where he said it had been 7 years
Yep.
since they'd been there. Since the event.
Yeah. The event.
Hmm.
Okay.
This is pretty goofy, because even if you get more rooms after the pool, probably not going to backtrack again all the way to gymnasium again.
Okay, let me get up to strolling speed. Shoes. Wait, what are these books?
Well, yeah, they are.
Why am I holding books? Oh, right, the study ability. Okay. That's why I'm holding books.
Yep, it all makes sense. You had the gem reroll option,
Okay.
is what they were telling you. I think there's something similar for like every kind of thing that affects your rolls.
Shoes.
See, I think it is kind of like what you're saying. I think it's more based on or impacted by how much time you like have spent in a room, or like like your average recently or whatever. When you're moving through rooms without doing anything in them. Oh, that was stonks.
Where is it? There. Don't stop moving. Pool. Right. North from pool. Now I have 3 books? Wait.
3 gems.
Oh, right. Okay, that's how the ability works. Well. I can redraw. Perfect.
That's a good one. That's useful for the Metroid Brainia.
And I have an upgrade disc.
Oh yeah. I mean, you waltzed right through security with that
Oh,
disc.
yep, shut up. You're right, I forgot.
Courtyard. Ooh.
Now, my favorite in demo time was always Courtyard. Just a 3-door room that doesn't get you with locked doors.
Yeah, it's good. They're all good. They all lend themselves to different like kind of styles.
Yeah.
I think I tend to pick the 2 gems because I like stonks.
Very fair. So, March of the Count. This is how this safe works.
Count Isaac Gates.
Count Isaac Gates small gates specifically, double meaning on that one. We have 1 tiny bust of gates, 2 tiny busts of gates, 3 tiny busts of gates, a 4th bust of gates, but it's bigger. So there's only 3 tiny busts of gates, which makes the march 03 of the count 03 our solution.
I hate it.
I love this one. Number 8, from March 3rd. Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all our demands, not involving the police, and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear from us again once we had given back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Hopefully, you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we don't have copies of the other letters. You were already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of those points, and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize. Despite what you may believe, you interpreted as thinly veiled threats to your young nephew, I want to personally assure you there was never any tangible danger. If we gave any impression we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that our word choices might be questionable, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope you believe us when we tell you that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of those funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are, in fact, entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to. And you thought this letter couldn't get any more incriminating for us. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience. X. All
yeah,
right.
That's a big one.
So yeah, that march of the count the count, 3-3. Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot that I haven't changed that. Right. The internet, and how the internet has always sounded.
I think yesterday I did make a quip about how old people think the internet sounds like screaming.
All right. Well, we will read these in chronological order. Fuse box repair. October 5th, 1993. The VAC indicator lights installed per instructions have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. If this is not the desired functionality, let us know and we will fix it in our regular service visit next week. October 7th, 1993. Dear Herbert, we just wanted to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. McGuire, McKinley, and McDougal. Mick. October 8th. Gabe, yes, that is indeed the correct functionality. Also, when you are out here next week, please test that the correct sequence is off blue, green, white, red, purple. Thanks for the due diligence on this project. And finally, next week. Sir, you have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me, either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend, or, if you absolutely insist, through this confounded electronic typewriter. And Babbage.
Hartley is another lore.
Yep.
That's 4 staff members, I think.
Damn it. Still no data transfers, whatever the hell that means.
And you can go to whatever computer you want if you found it already.
Yeah. Which is neat.
It's the magic of the internet.
Truly.
It's exactly how it works. Just
Well, now wait a minute.
remote in to everyone. Something spread. Well,
I mean,
if you really want to get every single room that you can get.
for no real reason, I suppose.
No, I liked planetarium.
Yeah, planetarium was the correct one, I think. Planetarium it is.
We took care of that.
All right. Well, we have read 2 of the letters. We now have critical information for the future. It's time to call it a day. Sizable inn. Getting a lot of inns. I guess I like bedrooms or something.
Bedrooms, yeah. It does tell you why it calls it that.
Yep.
Which is, I think, nice. What's really fun is to try to get as many of those little indicators as you can.
Yeah. Oh, I've had some very full demo time blueprints before. Floor plans, blueprints, whatever. This game is so good.
A floor plan is 1 room.
I suppose that's true. The entire thing.
Yeah.
I also like if you leave it on the screen long enough, the camera does eventually go in the tent.
Yes.
And in the demo, if you left it on the screen long enough, the camera would eventually clip through the back of the tent as well. Which was very funny. Oh, gosh. Well, thanks everybody for being here. That's going to be the end for today. Not doing this tomorrow because I have a guest and plans and such. I need to prepare for next week. Well, I need to prepare for the coming weekend, frankly, and into next week. Admittedly, this game released at a fairly awkward time for me, because there's, like, as much as I want to stream, like, it has revived my energy of wanting to stream and do projects and stuff, so I thank it very much for that. But as much as I want to do that and nothing else, I have to stop in the middle of the hype phase for the release of the game and leave for a week. So, you know, this might not be the new hotness by the time I get back, but I'll still be having fun with it.
I think it will take people a while to crack blueprints. But
Indeed. We shall have to see.
actually, you'll be just in time, because the people who have played it and now are starved to watch other people play it will
True.
be. Yeah.
My brain settings will be exactly in time for it. They'll get their fix in a timely manner. I'm fucking stoked that was written down on that board. Vindicated indeed. Oh my gosh. I think I tried to clip that. I hope I got the timing right. I went off about it a little bit. Oh well.
A little bit.
Yeah. But yeah. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out. The lurkers whose names I recognize from times before, I appreciate you being here. Heathen for chatting it up as ever. Chembrat. Sean, of course, for co-hosting. Again, you are not expected to do this, but I'm so delighted when you do.
Thank you.
Master Chief, who was fiddling with the channel points earlier, but I assume has departed for lands unknown since I had bad opinions about Receiver.
You're right.
The funniest way that would have been much better if that had been Chief redeeming it.
That's true. It also been a lie.
True. It would have been a lie.
That sad gorilla.
Oh gosh. Thank you all. As I have alluded to several times in the course of these streams, if you are able to lend a few bucks now or repeatedly, I would very much appreciate it. Times are difficult, and I'm doing my best. You know how it is. It's all a mess. It's all a mess. But I'll see you the next time I do a thing. And to know when that is, either join the Discord, which I don't have a quick button to make happen. That one. Or follow the channel, or I don't know, be friends with me, because I tell other people about this. But yeah, follow the channel or be in the Discord. All the usual things. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.